Vic, I actually wanted to be a fighter pilot too. The problem was I couldn't reach the pedals and stuff, and they thought that was not the right career choice. Okay, on a serious note, maybe just to kick it off, a little bit about the BC Tech Association. We have a mission to make BC the best place to grow a tech company. And we have this vision of being a top 10 worldwide tech ecosystem. And so I'm here today because one of the biggest impediments we think we have to fulfill that mission and vision is whether or not we're going to have enough talented people to fill all these jobs that we're creating. The research that we've commissioned, at least, say by the time that you all graduate, we could have upwards of tens of thousands of jobs unfilled if we don't inspire you to pursue a career in tech. And so if I have one objective this morning, it's very clear, is that I hope that I can give one or two words of inspiration so that you go away and talk to your parents, talk to your friends, your families, your teachers, your counselors, whoever it is who you look up to, about the opportunities that may be presented to you in the world of tech. So to gauge how hard of a task I have this morning, I've got two polls I'm going to kick off. So if we can launch that first one. Do I have my clicker here? Is how many of you today are planning to have a career in the technology sector? It's a simple yes or no answer. That is so dope. So if we had the numbers, oh my God, I just dropped the mic, I can leave now. Last year, I spoke, no. Okay, I spoke too soon. Okay, so last year I spoke at the same conference, and there was about 400 kids in attendance as well. And I think the number was 10%. So the fact that we're now at 45% is absolutely amazing and trending up. Oh, well, it's going back and forth, but that's awesome. So I'm glad to hear that we've advanced your interest in tech. The next question I have is, if we can go to the next one, is what professions are you hoping to work in? Oh, smart. I thought we were going to do a word cloud and let them write whatever they want, which could be dangerous. Last year we had like cowboys and freeloaders. Interesting. So I thought we were going to have a word cloud. It's no big deal. I could pivot. But one of the things I was going to socialize with this group is this. Whether you're in trade, science and tech, arts and culture, or finance, it doesn't matter. Regardless of whatever profession you put up there, lawyers, accountants, doctors, it doesn't matter. My suggestion to you, like it may have been said before, is that we are all working in technology. And so as we go forward through this presentation and throughout today, I want you to remember that every profession is going to be, by the time you graduate, in fact, by the time you enter the workforce, those professions that I listed are going to be innovated by, possibly disrupted, and in many cases on the road towards becoming redundant because of technology. If we haven't, or if I haven't at least, or we haven't, I guess inspired you to pursue tech, 50% is a great number. But let's take away for a second, go away from your personal lives and your careers. Have you thought about just how small of a jurisdiction Vancouver and BC is in the global context? Do you know that there are at least 200 other cities in the world wanting to kick our asses when it comes to creating the best tech ecosystem? And so if this is our future, we need to mobilize our entire communities. That's the business leaders, our educators, your parents, yourselves. We have to get behind together to create the conditions for Vancouver and BC to be a world leader. Because this is the future. The great news is BC is killing it. Right now, Vancouver is actually ranked 15th. So when I talk about top 10 ecosystem, the best available science today is called the Genome Report. You should look into that. It lists Vancouver as the 15th best startup ecosystem in the world. #1 in Canada. Toronto, for what it's worth, is 16th. And did you know that we currently have over 10,000 technology companies in this province with over 100,000 people working in it? That's more than mining and forestry combined. And if that doesn't compel you, we pay 75% more than the BC wage, the average wages in the province. And so if I can't compel you to go into tech because of this aspirational vision and because we want to be a world leader, that it's the economies that's going to fuel us, then hopefully it will inspire you from nothing else but how much you can get paid. Here are just a sampling of some of the companies that are currently residing in Vancouver or founded, and I'm sure a lot of these you know about. This doesn't also include the fact that Amazon is adding another 1,000 employees in the next 2 years. Vic, am I stealing your thunder when I say Facebook is going to be opening an office later this year? A couple hundred employees, I believe. Is it the largest in Canada now when it's built? No, it'll still be stuck, okay. But they're coming to Vancouver as well. These are just some of the companies that are right here in our province. And if that doesn't compel you, this is real. We know that technology companies historically have been the coolest places to work. And sure, we've got beer taps and ping pong tables and foosball and nap rooms and all that, and that's kind of cool. But really below that is what's most powerful, is that the technology sector have embraced this notion of innovation and agility and failing fast and embracing cultures of diversity, balancing that work and life are all one. Having an environment where you can show up, doesn't matter what your title is, and bureaucracies are dead, and you can wear red pants to work if you want to. This is the reality of tech, and this is one of the reasons why we're so engaging to young people like you who want to change the world. Every generation before you, including mine, thought we could change the world. But now the stars are aligning with you, with technology, a sharing economy, and these are the things that are fueling us forward, where you can actually do that. And in my humble opinion, where it's happening the most is in the tech sector. And so if I were to summarize a few things, it's this. And you look down your road and your career path. Technology is in the future. It is our future worldwide. And that before that, every one of your careers is going to be influenced by technology. BC and Vancouver have the conditions to be a world leader in the technology stage. And if you're thinking it purely personal, there is seemingly an unlimited supply of jobs that are waiting for you upon graduation. We pay way more than average sectors in this province, and we have the dopest cultures and workplaces that you can imagine to work in. So if I did my job, and if we all do our job today, hope you leave inspired, if you're not already, to work in the technology space. Talk to, like I said, to your parents, to your mentors, whoever it is, about what career you're thinking and how that will intersect with technology. And if any of you have any questions or ever want to engage with me, follow us at wearebctech.com and ping me personally, and I'd be happy to talk to you about your careers. Thank you very much.